Just give me 1 sec to fill up my tea. The one thing I forgot to do. Okay. It is time to make the sound to summon the stream. Okay, let me adjust this just a little bit. There we go. There we go. All right. Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome to Hollow Knight Silksong. The audio has seemed really, really soft so far as I've just been playing around with the settings. All I've done so far is just launch the game, try to get the video and audio settings where we want them. Does the audio mix sound good? Is anyone even there to hear it? Alright, I'll just have to take a look at the mixes on my own side. I've been doing this long enough that I have a general sense of where to put them. We'll move the chat window as we need. I don't know where stuff is going to be popping up on the interface. So yeah, Silksong. I played Hollow Knight for the first time last year, and I thought it was a perfectly good game. I would not consider myself a Hollow Knight fanatic or anything. I found significant portions of the game to be fairly frustrating. You know, I haven't even bothered trying to clear the Pantheons, although I did push myself over 100%. Yeah, I mean, despite that, Hollow Knight was very obviously a masterpiece. An incredibly beautiful, incredibly good game. And a lot of people have been waiting a very, very long time for its sequel. I was not among that pack of people who was so eagerly awaiting this. And I wasn't even really planning to get it on release. Until they revealed the price point was $20, and quite frankly, I cannot possibly imagine a scenario where I would ever lament or regret spending $20 on a decent game. So, I have seen virtually... Actually, I haven't watched any of the trailers for Silksong. The only bits of Silksong I've ever seen are the, like, cumulative 10, maybe 20 seconds of footage that showed up in Nintendo Direct. So, I'm going into this about as blind as one can possibly be. And screw waiting around, let's hop in. And so begins the Silksong. They see your beauty, so frail and fine. They see your peace, woven of faith and toil. They forget your heart, bound in slumber and servitude. When you wake, they shall see your truth, a beast's nature bare to all. From Farloom's Folly by the conductor Romino. I sure hope I can go, Shaw! You beat 2 cheers. Good work, Cole. Act 1. Farloom. Okay, definitely going to have to turn down the audio mix. Bind. Okay.
Bren.
Okay, so we're definitely going to need to adjust this a little bit. It seems super sensitive on the volume here. Let's just go 1 down. Interesting. I actually have a turning radius. No, still a bit loud. Let's actually drop master volume by 1 notch. There, you see what I mean about how incredibly sensitive the audio options are? That was 1 notch down on master volume, and that is already a difference of like 10 decibels, if I'm have any clue how to read this. All right, let's move on. Come on, Hornet. The Moss Grotto. Shell shards. Okay, I guess that's going to be my currency if I had to guess. Oh. Okay, I'm actually starting... Is that a wall climb or is that just a ledge grab? Okay, that's a ledge grab. And the animation is smooth enough that it almost looks like a wall climb. Ah. Gotcha. So, I'm probably going to stream this for maybe, like, 2.5, maybe 3 max hours today. I'm not planning to go much longer than that. I will do other streams of it, almost certainly, but it's not going to be, like, my top priority as far as streaming goes. Unless I get just absolutely stuck into this and just completely fall in love with it. Oh. You okay there? You're not sounding so good. You alright? I have no idea where I am or where I'm going. Away with the vile insect. Spikes, okay. Bind. Ah. Oh, okay, that little meter on the top right, I think, relates to... I think it's like a bind meter, and the bind seems to be my health regeneration. Didn't Hornet do the Peach special of Parachute Dress? I don't know. Okay. Ouch. So the bind is my heal. Does that only heal one, or does that heal more than one? Let's get hit on purpose just to try it out. Okay, so bind heals a minimum of 2. I wonder if it is a 3 or not. We're starting out with our needle, long sewing tool, uniquely balanced for combat. The blade is marked by time and use. Silk, versatile thread naturally produced within the shell. When enough silk is stored, wounds can be healed and skills executed. Okay, so that's going to be for skills, too. Shell shard, hardened fragments of shell and bone used in crafting of tools and traps. Hunter's cloak, simple protective garb, expertly woven but showing signs of age. Tool pouch, basic pouch designed for holding tools, traps, and crafting materials. I won't be watching because I'm playing the game, but we'll check on the stream every once in a while. Hey, that is no problem. I am playing this mostly for my own purposes. I imagine that most people who are actually interested in Silksong are going to prefer playing it on their own versus watching someone else today. So this is really just here for the sake of posterity more than anything else. Excellent. Oof. Hornet's having a bad time here. Come on, girl. Focus, focus, focus. I believe in you. I believe in you. The ruined chapel. Alright. We still got sitting points. None of my other Ooh, okay. Right stick does that. Interesting. actually going to make a slight change here. This is something I really should have done a while ago. But we are going to adjust the right side cropping of the chat box so that it will not show the ledge anymore. Okay. That should be set. Perfect. All right, back in. Oh, okay, I guess this is boss 1. The Moss Mother. Okay. Bind. Alright, bind does at least 3. And there's the stabby stab. Alright, we have killed our first mother of the game. It looked like the audio peaked really, really loud. I can already tell this is going to be one of those games where audio mixing is going to be an absolute goddamn nightmare, because the ambiance is so incredibly soft, and the sound effects are so very loud. That might be an ideal mix. Okay. Let's see if that mix ends up doing better. Hornet, you really look like you need to see a doctor. Or whatever the hell the bug equivalent of a doctor is. Ah, good. We are being beaten with a stick. Up with you! Up! Now I'd have you dying on my floor! Awake at last! You should mind your strength, traveler. There's no use wasting your energy on an old nobody like me.
That's fine.
I see that now, madam. My welcome to your land has not been kind. I had reason to be wary. My God, our protagonist is not silent. As an avid RPG player, I'm not sure how to handle a non-silent protagonist. But obviously, Hornet is going to need a voice. If you're familiar with this channel, you know what I'm about to do. You know what I'm about to do. You know you can't stop me. And you know it is going to be infuriating. And yet, I will persist. I see that now, madam. My welcome to your land has not been kind. I had reason to be wary. So you're another pilgrim, then. You scuttled out of the darkness to climb the great path and bow at its gilded peak.
Yanara.
I am no pilgrim. I am Hornet, and I arrive in your land by no choice of my own. I was brought to your kingdom by force, captured by strange bugs clad in veils. Oh, how curious! The bugs of the citadel at the summit of our land. They veil themselves in service to their faith, or perhaps as slaves to something greater.
That's fine.
Then I shall seek their citadel. If these veiled bugs would go to such lengths to bring me here, I intend to find out why.
Ferocious, intimidating. Yours is no pilgrim spirit. You've the bearing of a hunter. Welcome then, fierce traveler, to Farloom, our holy yet haunted land. Before you depart, permit an old bug a brief warning. Best keep that weapon drawn. Our kingdom is gripped by a curse. Its paths grow wild and dangerous, and though some still attempt the climb to the citadel at the crest, none return to speak of what they see.
Oh my god, I have a clear objective. The Great Citadel. Ascend through the lands of Farloom to reach the citadel at the kingdom's peak. View objectives in the tasks screen of the menu.
You obey your blade well, Hunter. You've skill, no doubt, so I don't mean any unkindness when I say that you still seem a little frail.
I was a long time spent captive, bound by seals strange to me. My strength is diminished, but recoverable. By the time I reach that citadel, I'll be ready to face what waits.
Okay.
First instinct, immediately go this way. Well, I'm glad that my instincts are still as sharp as ever. Whee! I'm just going to pretend that I fell down here on purpose.
There, traveler! Don't go into the light! Ah, damn it! We lose so many to the lamp.
Hello? Bone Bottom. Okay. Hello, Bone Bottom. My god, they do have a lamp. Speak your secrets. Huh? A fellow pilgrim, are you? About to start your great journey to the holy citadel up top?
Nah!
I am no pilgrim, sir, though it seems we will be traveling a similar path. Give me 1 sec here. There's something I need to set up on my phone to be running over the next few hours. And set. Not a pilgrim? Well, it makes no difference, I suppose. We all must walk the roads up and up, though most of us will fall long before we see the grand gates. If you rise, you'll stop here and rest a while before heading out into that dangerous world. Let's check around first. Oh ho, traveler. Destined for the citadel, yes? Well, before you embark, won't you stop and make trade with an old pilgrim? I'd see your wares, madam, though I fear I may have nothing worthy to offer in return. Oh, worry not. If you lack fine goods to trade, we can barter still. In this devout land, we deal in the currency of faith. Rosaries, those finely carved prayers of bead. If you will only share some with me, I will trade you something fair. Ooh. Okay.
we will worry about that when we get back, since I have no means of trading. What's this you're building, sir? Oh,
What's this you're building, sir? A sign of some kind?
aye, aye, you're a sharp bug. A wish wall. It's past time this old camp had one. As the resident fixer, I've taken it upon myself to sort it out. They're a popular thing about Farloom, wish walls. Useful, too. So many prayers left unanswered. Gives them a place to go. Okay. That ledge-grabbing animation is so damn smooth. So I'm judging by the sign that this is going to be our fast travel location. Oh, you've come to tide down here too, then. 'Tis a fearful world out there. If you can keep quiet, I don't mind you joining me.
You've chosen a curious place to rest, ma'am. This pit of bells and the structure around it. They suggest a station for travel, though one long abandoned.
Aye. Rumors in the camp say these bells run throughout the lands. Great veins of them, forged by our ancient kin. And some even say the bugs used to travel through them, in gilded carriages no less. Surely such fanciful travel would be a sin for us pilgrims. We must walk and climb and crawl, using only our own meager claws. Only thus can we prove our devotion. That is a truly alarming number of bells. I think I finally got the audio mix right. Okay, you deserve a voice too. Oh, hi, me pray. Please hear me sing my path ahead. But here's the thing, I can't squeeze past the gate of bone. So please wake up and tell... Oh.
Why do you sing, little one? This bony gate seems like a poor audience.
Ah, but of course I sing. I'm Surma, a pilgrim just like you. I hear the call of the great citadel, just like every other devout soul. I'm a god. But look here, as soon as our sacred journey begins, we are tested. This huge gate stands between us and the way forward. Only holy prayer and song will open the way. In this kingdom, even mighty bone is moved by music. Join your voice with mine, red maiden. You, me, and my lucky chime will sing together until the great gate opens. Oh my god. Ah, I see. We are bone singers. I did not realize we are playing Eldar. Starting guy! I don't ask you to brag or band. Just open a little for me and my town maiden for brand. Whee! Well, Hornet, we have stumbled onto a land of cultists. That's probably fine. Probably nothing we need to worry about. Alright, so look out for masks, because some of them are false masks with enemies in them. I want to know what's down. You know, I'm having a great time so far, but I'm noticing a distinct lack of Shaw! Maybe I want a Shaw! Did you ever consider that? You foolish bug. Insolent little creature. The animations are so damn smooth. I especially love the ledge grab animation. Hello. Ow. How dare you! You defy me! Floor's gonna break? Yup. Alright, I assume we're in a gauntlet. Yes. Hollow Knight loved its gauntlets. Damn you. Bind. Whoa! Nice sneaky there, boy. Looks like I still got some of that Hollow Knight, yeah, looks like I still have some of my Hollow Knight skill. Hi! Ha! Did you see it, red man? The Great Gate heard my song, and its infinite and ancient kindness has opened the way forward for us. Oh my god! Gate, 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 nicest gate I've met. Gate, 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 greatest miracle yet. Ha ha ha! Okay, weirdly, I think this voice I completely arbitrarily chose to give this character is weirdly fitting. Hello. Oh! 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 Oh, those are prayer beads. Nice. Okay. I have little money. There is a bench this way. Insert rosaries. Sure. Okay. Interesting. You pilgrim, you are blessed to walk the foundations of Farloom. Humble yourself before the shells of those who gave their lives to hold our kingdom's weight. The marrow. Oh! Oh! Okay. That is some intense music. Enemy? You're an enemy. Nope. Not going that way. Up it is. Oh! Oh, I thought it was a bomb. Oh, right, I have a down dash. Okay. I should not forget about that. Whoa! Okay, that is a creepy-ass bit of anatomy right there. Ahaha! A native of these fiery lowlands approaches. Have no fear, my friend. We fleas are but humble travelers. Well met, sir. Though like you, I am not of these lands. I am merely journeying through. Oh ho ho! A kindred spirit! It's good luck for wanderers to meet on an unfamiliar path. And now that we have met, know that I am Flea Master Mushka, leader of this caravan. Our own journey has barely begun, but you are most welcome to tarry here for a while, stranger. Where ways are dark and winding, good bugs must stay close together. Dodishna, Dodishna. I'm saying welcome to our caravan, stranger. You're a very funny, very strange flea, isn't it? No fur at all, and your wings fall off. It's just jest, of course. Us fleas famous for giving jokes. Dodishna, stranger. You're looking a little tired, is it? Unhealthy? You can rest with us here, if wish. He's nice and dark, and warmth from below brings good health. Still, you should make care not to stay much long. You are not flea, after all. Okay, you don't like it when I attack your caravan. You know what? Completely fair. I apologize, good sir. Okay. I cannot wait till I see the kinds of crazy movement tech that I'm going to end up inevitably getting in this game. Ooh. I hate boulders. You... Okay, I thought... Okay, so that's not something collectible. It's just a marker of where a platform will respawn. Understood. A thing! A shard pendant. Equip tools in the crest menu while resting at a bench. Alright, I have acquired my first tool. Is there more down? Yes, there is. Oh, interesting. It doesn't just reform the rock, it actually returns the rock that was already there. Interesting. Nope. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, okay, that's not a full down dash. It actually interrupts after a short distance. I'm assuming that that dropped a platform, which is going to be usable as a shortcut back to here. Yes, that is the case. So if the game is leading me back here, let's go ahead and return to the bench and check out this new tool I've got. Shard Pendant. Crew Trinket ward by collectors and crafters allows one to collect more shell shards from defeated creatures. Okay. Sounds simple enough. There's our tasks, the Great Citadel. Alright, so this does not actually enable any deeper exploration. Ooh, ouch. It's kind of crazy having 2 damage enemies here already. I do hope that the audio mix is not too bad. The game audio is running louder than I usually prefer to keep it, but I genuinely don't know if I can turn it down anymore without completely ruining this. Yeah, that is like a solid 10 decibel drop between those 2 settings. Let's just set music volume down 1. Except now, again, in areas with quieter music, it's just so much softer. Okay, we now have our answer. 3 health. The bind heals 3 units of health right now. I am glad that I finally have a definitive answer about its capabilities. Damnable bug. Okay, it is really quiet in here. That never bodes well. Okay. And bind back to full. Not bad at all. I feel very in control of my movement. I feel very much like I have, you know, a basic sense of what I am doing and how to do it. I feel significantly less lost than I did at the start of Hollow Knight. But I'm sure that'll change as my movement options open. I am still at the very preliminary parts of a Metroidvania where my movement genuinely is quite restricted. I've got 51 rosaries. That is enough to go back and buy some stuff. It may be worth the effort. Okay, so I could... Okay, no, it's not enough to buy anything. Okay, this is just a crafting material. Key, rosary string. Magnetite brooch. Help you gather rosaries. I think it's probably worth saving up to get that thing. I am now about 30 minutes into actual gameplay of this stream. What is truly crazy is that eventually this game, like all great games, is going to get mastered to such a shocking degree that I imagine within a matter of weeks there will be people who can start a new save file on this game, and within a half hour get to places I'm not going to see for days. Such is the way of things. I have never aspired to be a gamer of that level of skill. Well, I wouldn't say that's fair. If I could press a button and I could be as good as, like, you know, top-level speedrunners and stuff. Oh! Pashunka! Edges sharp and senses keen. In my land, that is the way warriors greet each other. For though you are a child barely hatched, you are also a warrior. Your stance, your weapon, your movements all proclaim it so. You have keen sight for my skill, Bug. You have keen sight for my skill, Bug, but my childhood has long since passed. What has happened here? I see signs of battle all around. Kietska. These strange, shuffling pilgrims in the camp below, they were docile enough. But up here they seem to have lost their senses. They cry out to the darkness and attack their fellow travelers. Yakanesh, keep your weapon drawn and your bearings true. The way ahead is winding, and to lose one's way invites only death. I am a navigator amongst my tribe, and I have been making maps of these lands. I could trade them with you, and supplies if you wish. Oh, gods, yes. Okay. I really need the quill. Ugh. But I suppose I will grab the Moslin's map first. Hold lib. Kietska. In these lands, names are given freely, are they not? I am Chakra, wielding rings. If our hunts intertwine again, I will have new maps to trade. Until then, farewell, child-wielding needle. And I am already not in the Mosslands, and therefore cannot benefit from the map that I just acquired. And what a... Ow! What do we have over here? I've got money. I hear whispers in the dark. Oh, hello. Okay, pilgrims carry rosaries. That's how I acquire monies. Gotcha. Okay, so I can farm a bit of money here to get started on the whole mapping expedition. Hello. Okay, that's enough to buy another map. That's enough for, well, maybe not a map, but it's enough for the quill. And I definitely want the quill. I am very, very much a map-dependent gamer. So I am going to spend the effort to grind enough money to get the marrow map and the compass. So that means I'm going to need, what, 110, I believe? And it looks like every time I redo this room, I'm getting around 20. So that should be 2 more repetitions of the room. Okay. They did not reset this time. They did reset when I went through the upper exit. Oh, they reset when I rested at the bench. That's what it is. Okay. Right. And yeah, it's 5 each times 4 enemies. 4 or 5. Actually, I think 5, so that's 25 per cycle. Which means that I'm actually very close to having what I need. Yes. Ah. You had important stuff to say. Let's grab the marrow map and the quill. How many cycles would it take to purchase the rest of this? 170. So 7 cycles to buy the rest of that stuff. It's a little tedious, but realistically I can do 7 cycles in less than 10 minutes. So honestly, I don't see any... Let me put it this way. I do not see any advantage for myself at this time to not just buy all of these items. So that is exactly what I am going to do. Okay. So, is it faster to reset this way or back in the same room? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, around 10 seconds to reset from the bottom. And how many to reset from the top? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I believe, interestingly enough, it actually is faster to reset through the bottom. Okay, good to know. let the journey continue. We have done 2 cycles out of 7. This is cycle number 3. Very good. Whoops, wrong button. Ah. Yeah, with pristine movement, this is absolutely the faster way to reset. Okay, here is cycle number 4 of 7. I'm sure that there are way more efficient ways to gather rosaries in the near future, but I would vastly prefer having immediate access to as much mapping material as I can get. I would say probably a solid 5 to 10% of my entire Hollow Knight playthrough was spent looking at the maps. Twabam, twabam, twabam. Alright, this is cycle 5. Very nice. And that is the completion of cycle 5. 2 more cycles and I can buy all of the map maker's current stock. Perfect. Alright, cycle 6. Very good. Hello, sir. I shall carry these emblems of your faith and use them for my own selfish ends, because I am a hero. Alright, that's the completion of cycle 6. Let's go through once more and then buy the rest of the stock. Thank you for your sacrifice, sir. I am quite appreciative. Nice. Alright, we can now buy the entire stock. This entire hour I've been streaming, I have also been running through dozens of cycles of upgrade quests on my phone in Magia, etc. Alright. Let's grab the compass and the bench pens and the shell marker. You have purchased the last of my mapping stock for now. Stay alive on your journey, and when our paths next cross, we may trade again. Nice. Compass. Oh, God. Okay. So the crests actually have specific slots that they fit into. So we've basically gone to the early World of Warcraft rune system. Or not rune, the inscription system. So I can either get more shell shards or a compass. I would rather have a compass for now. Okay, let's go. Travel marked over there. Moss Home. Oh, okay. Thank you for your monies. Do I not have any means by which to get up there? No, I do. I do. Okay. All right, then. Ouch. You absolute ass. Damn it. Okay. Already back up to 50 rosaries. And that opens the way below. And I see rosaries. Nice. So, what is down here? Another shortcut, or are we looking at progress? I genuinely don't know. Okay, this was the room that I was farming in. So that's above that. I am alarmingly close to death. Also, my character is hurt. Whoa. Oh. Okay. Doing all right. What weaver of Farloom? By grace you warded, by thread you healed. For your favor eternal, we offer our song. Perfect. Gotcha. Okay, I can't get rid of that thread with my current abilities. No! Okay, spikes are an issue. Give me monies. Give me all the monies. Hello? What are you? Daughter of a distant land, we who remained have waited long. Bind our strength to yours. Reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. Bound the skill Silk Spear. Attack by throwing the needle forward. Silk will be expended. Silk skills can be equipped in the crest mint screen. Okay. Cool. And it's RB to use. That's pretty cool. Alright, we have a projectile. God damn those spikes. And a frayed rosary string grants 30 rosaries. Okay. There was another exit over here with some more silk. Shaw! This room is... I don't know where this room is. But, hello? Okay. It was an unreachable ledge. Got it. Resting. Not bad. Hello? Who is it? An intruder? Terrible. To interrupt a humble druid as they work. I mean no intrusion, druid. The sound of your laughter drew me to investigate. This settlement is built around an old structure of the Weavers. Do you know of them? Do they inhabit this land still? What settlement? What Weavers? You speak nonsense. You are here and here, so why did you send you? Did you hear my wish? Granter of wishes, you? Granter of wishes? Wishes, yes! My wish. I need fruits of the world. 3 little darlings. I need them, so I wish. Does the kingdom not send you, little you, to grant my desire? Berry picking. Sure. Wish promised. Promised, then. A binding stronger than sin. Bring me the 3 mossberries, precious fruit. Grant my wish, and then the work begins. So I assume that counts as a task. Gather mossberries from moss covers areas of Farloom's lowlands. Okay. Mossberries. Alright. So I'm going to assume that since it let me drop here, and that this leads to a ledge, that this is how I am supposed to circle back around and start looking for moss berries. Hello, moss berries! I'm here looking for berries. This suggests that this way is a fast travel location. How much money am I sitting on? 100. Okay. Alright, boss. Bell Beast. Okay. So I can throw. Okay. Nope. There we go. Nice hit. Whoa! Alright, that hurt like hell. Crap. I got this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Okay, falling bells. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Except that now I am one hit away from death! And there we go. My first death. It was quite literally only a matter of time. Actually, filling up my silk before I head down there would probably be wise. Wow, okay. Whoa! There we go. Alright, now the jump. And now another jump. Nope, not another jump. There we go. Doing alright. It always two cycles the bells. Okay, now the bell drop phase. Alright, they all only bounce a single time, so it's easy enough to predict. There we go. Damn it. Okay, that is bad! Damn. Hey, I am not a fan of enemies that cause 2 units of damage this early in a game. Not a fan of that. I've also not really much of a fan of the entire general mechanic of your ability to regain health and essentially your MP being the exact same like resource. I've never really been a fan of that. It was one of those things about Hollow Knight that I did not particularly enjoy. It only one-cycled the bells that time. Okay, we're doing alright. Doing okay. Alright, we're back at full. Damn it. Okay. Let's heal. There we go. So I had to have been like 1 or 2 hits away from killing it on my previous attempt then. Alright, the Bell Beast has been slain. And then I think we go Super Saiyan. The controller is giving a little pulse at the same rate as the screen flicker. We feel it. Child spider. Rise. Rise. Are we gonna get some movement tech? Come, child. Witness our waking. Consumed a silk heart. Regained the power to regenerate silk within one's shell. Okay. So it's not movement tech. Is this going to be one of the carriages? Okay. This is fast travel. We have 101 rosaries. If I can get 20 more, I can buy the... whatever the hell it was. That is a very big bell. Fun fact. One of the things that gave... Whoop. Actually, I have no idea what I was about to say. Okay. Come on down, buddy. I don't know if I ever went up here. I don't think I did. I don't ever remember that platform. Whoa! Shice! Okay, we're good. Everything is under control. Very good. Oh, the platforms are attackable. Oh, that's interesting. So it said I have the ability to regenerate silk in my shell? So am I just passively gaining silk over time? Or did it just increase my ability to regenerate silk? Hello? Okay. That was, a thing. We basically have nobody in chat right now. So I'm actually going to go ahead and turn off the chat window. If anybody comes in and actually starts talking, then we can always turn it back on. In the air, the water, everywhere. Inside their shells, twisted inside, guts. Tightest around heart, pulsing rhythm. Sick, alive, dead, something worse. Deeper. Must look deeper. Okay, so this is as far as I can travel in this direction. Honestly, it is probably worth backtracking. No, this isn't even backtracking. I've just not been here before. Okay. Alright, so I have maxed out at 400 shells. Whatever those are for. I think I'm going to go ahead and make the full... Oh. I think I'm going to go ahead and make a full loop here. Okay. You are definitely one of the Spone Spikers. Don't want to deal with the Spone Spikers. I can't interact with those. So I assume that these are for... Oh! These are my new bounce pads. Okay. Gotcha. That's a cool little piece of tech. Whoops. Yeah. I probably didn't want to fall. Okay. I opened up the path, whatever path that is. Oh, that just gave me some more of that stuff. Okay. And up here is what exactly? A secret path. Damn it. It handles those arcs really well. Oh, 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 so much money, so much money. Oh, praise be, yes. Okay, now slight problem. I have to get back. Oh, boy. Okay, 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 okay. Focus. Don't die down here. Okay. We're doing pretty good. Oh. What do we have over here? Okay, a crap load of money is what we have over there. I need to be super careful right now. Okay, that's a boulder. Oh, god damn it. Ugh. I am quite far from where I was. But, on the bright side... most of the dangerous stuff along this path, I'm not going to have to do again. Okay, we're doing good. Ooh, hello. There we go. And that is good for even more monies. Hell yeah, buddy. Ow. Damn you. Okay. Alright, so I did check the upper path. Ah, okay, so I was actually all the way back here then. Alright, in that case, let's continue. Okay, this is actually a new area. Do I want to take a boss? Let's risk it. Oh my god. Okay, so your jumps! Alright, so not even a boss. I'm sitting on a pretty good number of rosaries right now. There we go. I don't know if I was actually supposed to figure out the red fruit tech yet. I think the red fruit tech may have actually been something that was supposed to be explained later. But it's a good Metroidvania because it lets you figure out the tech and then use it. Okay. There we go. Nicely handled. I don't know where this is going, though, is the problem. Okay, this is a completely new area. I'm not going to mess around with a completely new area right now. I'm just going to continue making the Great Loop on the map. Now, that sign I don't recognize. But here is a bench. That is a lot of map figured out. You look like an important NPC. Ah. Okay. Or you look like someone who wants to die. Yeah, fair enough. Oi, yeah! Get us out of here! Since when's a little lot thievery with the lifelong sentence? I agree, that is disproportionate. Oh, free it lad! Look, we've been here for too long, we was. Nasty place to keep a poor little snitch bug like Grendel. Oh, you smelling fancy. You got some pockets under your cloak, holding away some goodies for us to pilfer. Okay, Grendel, let me make something perfectly clear. If you make any attempt to access anything underneath my cloak, I will stab out your eyes. And then I will tear off your antennae. Do we have an understanding?
Me ofende?
Beware your greed, thief! You'd be dead before your claw reached my cloak. Oh, never mind them, buddy. Plenty of tasties lying around for us down here. We spills them. I am glad that Hornet is also not going to accept that. Okay, we got a straight pin. Some other type of tool. So, what tool is this? Designed for rapid attacks. Oh! Oh, this is actually a ranged weapon. Okay, a consumable projectile. That is new territory for Hollow Knight. I don't trust you. Hello. I'm curious what's going to be in this room or the next one to really
make me justify or practice using a projectile. Let's take the opportunity to heal. Thank you for your money, sir. Oh, it's a bell! Okay, the helmet is a bell. Got it. Ow. Ow. There we go. Okay, so this is also new area. Deep docks. Okay. Whoa! Explodey little bugger. Excuse me. Yes, I would like to head up, please. Thank you. What else is hiding in this room? I swear to God, if Silksong also has elevators with spikes on top of them, I will not be happy. Insert rosaries. Yes. Okay. We rest. And I believe that is as far as we can go there. Okay, map maker. Child-wielding needle. What do you make of this huge groaning structure?
The scale of it all impresses me. If this is merely an outpost of the citadel above, then their capital must be grand beyond measure.
Yokala? Perhaps so. They must have prized indeed the work done here to build something so vast in such a dangerous place. Okay. Bellways, pins. I'm going to buy the Deep Docks map, but nothing else for now. But I do want to unlock another fast travel point. Oh, 50. Damn you. Stop eating my money. Cool. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. But I still don't want to abandon my current mission to complete the loop through the Marrow. And then I want to head back to the mossy areas and continue working on finding those berries. So we're just going to ignore the Deep Docks for now. Money, money, money. Excuse me, sir. Cool. Damn it. Alright, good hit. And thank you for the rosaries, sir. Because God knows I'm going to have to buy some expensive stuff. Meanwhile, my gacha game farming still continues. I just have to do it another 12 times. Okay. So, I am guessing that there is stuff to be found going over the top. But that is not within my current realm of capabilities. I want to place a marker here. Alright, I have completed the Great Loop. Ouch. So, I want to go back to Bone Bottom now and hit the shop. Honestly, this was extremely well done. I've got a really, really good start on the area, I think. I feel substantially more in control than I did when I started Hollow Knight. Possibly because I had no idea what I was getting into. Oh, you finished it! Oh, back again! The wish wall is up, ready for all the poor souls who've been left behind down there. In Farloom, wishes are granted to those truly devout, or so they say. And there's no harm in us dregs having wishes too. Why, I even went and added a little wish of my own to the wish wall. Fair's fair, I did build the thing. Seems like the kingdom should be granting my wish before anyone else's. Okay, we've got quests. Bone Bottom repairs. You know what? It's very easy coming across these things. We're just going to go ahead and go for the donation. We have granted a wish. The flea caravan wants some folks, and also garb of the pilgrims. So this is our quest board. Shop. Hello there. So let's grab the magnetite brooch. And that leaves me just short of being able to get the rosary string. Although I can break this now and just buy it. So the magnetite breed, any loose breeds will be pulled toward the wearer. That's great. It's just a shame that I only have one goddamn utility slot. Okay, so hunt the haunted pilgrims for shrouds. Speak to the caravan master. So what is this rosary string? Contains 60 rosary. God damn it. So I just traded 80 rosaries for 60 rosaries. You absolute jerk. You took a freaking 25% commission. That is actually absurd. So, as far as the tasks go, moss-covered areas in Farloom's lowlands. I wonder if heading back to the Moss Grotto will reveal anything. If I was the game designer, I would have put at least one of the moss berries down there. Probably along with some kind of a unique fight. So, time to find out if my instincts were correct, or if this excursion is just going to be a pure waste of time. Also, I think at this point, given that I'm coming up on the 2-hour mark for the stream, and am absolutely not inclined to stop, we are probably going to be aiming more toward the 3-hour total. Which I can't say is really that much of a shock. The really cool thing about playing Silksong today is that it means I will be able to go and watch other people play Silksong as well. And know that they won't be able to spoil me on anything for the game's initial segments. By the way, Steam actually basically died this morning. Their payment processing and authorization system completely collapsed today. Like, it was nuts this morning. If you tried to buy and install Silksong as soon as it became available, you would not have been able to get it. I sure wasn't. That's, that bodes pretty damn well for this game. Alright, up and over. Still no sign of any moss berries down here. So I may in fact have been completely incorrect in my assumption that one would be placed here. There we go. Ah, I was not wrong. Okay, so I'm going to have to pull off a needle bounce on the enemy in order to access this. Oh. Oh, that is infuriating. Okay. So, the berry is there. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pull off a double needle bounce. I think it's possible for me to get this right now. But I have to do a double needle bounce. Okay. Really? Boom! That is a goddamn mossberry. My gamer instincts were right. So that leaves 2 more to find in Mosshelm. I imagine that some of the quests in this game are going to be absolutely insane.
Benny Frank.
Alright. What duty binds you to this old chapel, madam? The structure barely stands, and I see no signs of congregation.
Gone, the lot of them. Fled and hidden. I'm not leaving till I've set this place right. It's that citadel above, you see. Even now in Farnham's long decline, the simple bugs, they're witness before it. Too grand, too majestic, too powerful. This building state is a sad example of those who dare suggest another path. Where are you going? No! It's lonely down. Ah, damn it! Now scared off another one. I hate being old and frail and spooky. Why must I remind the young people of death? Alright, as far as the shop goes, craft metal. I don't have any crafts bugs access that I know of. In complete honesty, it's probably going to be most efficient to search for the mossberries by simply trucking through all of Mosshelm bit by bit. That is probably the most consistently reliable option that I have. I am a little bit worried, though. The fact that that first mossberry required a challenging bit of movement tech that probably is meant to be done easier once you acquire, I don't know, if I had to guess, like a double jump or something. It makes me wonder if the other berries can also likewise not be acquired yet. But there are still the other quests I can do here while I look around. Ow. Alright, into Mosshelm we go. So we need cloaks from these guys. There we go. Pilgrim shawls. We need 12 of those. That's easily enough. That's easy enough to acquire. Especially when you consider that I'm going to get 5 in this room right off the bat. There we go. And the other task I had here was... Right, the fleas. Okay, I just have to talk to the flea master. And I don't believe... Okay. I see a bit of tech we can do here. I can reach the other ledge if I do a... another needle jump. At least I'm almost 100% certain that we can do it if I pull off another needle jump. But first we'll grab another 5 shawls. Just in case for some insane reason I'm not able to otherwise find them. Which seems extremely unlikely since as near as I can tell it's a 100% drop rate from any of the corrupted pilgrims. So I am about to do what is probably my first intended sequence break. There we go. There we go, my first intended sequence break. Actually, I've already been over there. Never mind. Okay. So, an elevator... Where the hell even am I? Wherever I am, we're going to stick along the upper path for now. Who knows? I might just find a mossberry. Whoa! God damn that! Ooh. Nice. Well, first things first, rosaries. I don't like having basic utility functionality like magnetically attracting rosaries, compass function, all tied to the same press slot. Not a fan of that. What was that? Spool fragment. One half of an artifact left behind by the weavers, designed to collect and hold silk. A complete spool will allow one to hold more silk within their shell. Okay. That works. Anything else hiding in here? Nope, doesn't look like it. Wait, are you a button? You were a button. And you go back up here. Okay. Honestly, since we're back here, we can go ahead and hit the bench again. And grab the last 2 pilgrim shawls before I continue on my journey to find fruit. There we go. Pilgrim shawl. Pilgrim shawl. The wish has been achieved. Down we go. Hello. Oh, right. The spikes. Okay, I'm good. I'm okay. Oh wait, are we on the upper parts? Oh, this whole area is just the upper parts above the town. Okay. So definitely don't fall. Oh, right. We have an elevator. Okay. That's fantastic. All right. No, god damn it. Whatever. It'll come back down probably. We're sitting on 149. So let's grab the craft metal. And we can turn in the wish. Very nice. And that gives me a rosary necklace. Okay. Good. Map is coming along pretty well. The elevator does reset, like I figured it would. And the exploration continues as I look for fruit. Okay, so this is... Yep. That's going to be another area I have to tack across. I am genuinely amazed that I have not found a single piece of movement tech yet. Okay, that's good. Aha! Yes! Okay, barely made it across. But I did. And what do we have over here? Hopefully some kind of fruit. Oh, dear God. Okay. So, hide under the platforms. Got it. Makes sense to me. Got it. And through to the other side. Not bad. Okay, this requires a simple key, let me guess. Okay. So if that requires a simple key... Oh. I can actually enter the water. Interesting. So that is my mask shards. Shard of an ancient mask worn to protect oneself from harm. Complete a mask to strengthen the shell and protect against damage. Oh, this one's good for 120 rosaries. Craft metal, rare element found naturally within the rock and bone of Farloom, used by skilled craftsbugs in the construction of things and trinkets. I would like to point out, just because it is very obvious, and I don't think it is incorrect to observe, that the mask shard silhouette is very clearly and likely intentionally using a very vaginal imagery. Nothing wrong with that. Our protagonist is a woman, and specifically a woman who was very much sort of raised by three mothers, you know? Okay. Okay. So if we can get a simple key from somewhere, the possibility... The possibility will exist to access that area. That whole section of Moss Home... Oh, God. Okay, I have to tech my way back over. Damn it. That whole area of Moss Home is probably not where I am intended to be at this point. But at the very least, I do need to get back over there to collect my cocoon. Silk ball? I have no idea what kind of term you would use for it. Okay. There we go. Not bad, not bad. I am curious... Okay, there is a platform here. And there is a platform there. But no particularly easy way to access it. Then let's just keep on with our generic explorations of Moss Home, looking for fruit. And if we can manage to collect enough for a simple key along the way, all the better. Okay. Looking for fruit. Looking for fruit. Where, oh, where can I find fruit? I would assume that the other moss fruits will not be easily located or acquired. But you never know. I should not have used that just to heal 1 point of damage. Okay. Thank you. So I have enough for 180 rosaries, so I would need 320 to definitively acquire the simple key. And I could definitely farm that many. But it might not be especially practical to do that right now. Hey, noob! Welcome to the stream. Doo-doo-doo, turn that back on. Interesting. Okay, I'm not seeing any sign. You have one. You have one. There we go. That is 2 out of the 3 moss berries I need. That's a pretty damn good start. So, if I had to throw out a wild speculation, it would be that the other mossberry is probably on the other side of the simple key. So for the time being, let's go with the most obvious direction that I have been given and go help out the flea caravan before we just start to generically explore deeper. Whoops. Excuse me. Pretty sure this is where the caravan was. This is not where the caravan was. Where was the caravan? Was that it over on the left side? Damn it. Damn it. I can't wait to watch some other people play this and to see them discovering all sorts of things that I didn't discover. Okay. So, caravan is up here, right? No. Where the hell is the goddamn caravan? Caravan. Maybe it's straight to the left from here? That doesn't quite seem right. But it's worth a shot. No, that wasn't right either. That just goes back into Mosshelm. Okay. Are they hanging out up there? I didn't really check. It might be that area toward the middle with a bench. I can't remember if they had a bench or not. Assuming that I'm even in the right place. Okay. I feel like this is not the way to the flea caravan. That was definitely not the way to the flea caravan. Okay, so if that wasn't the way to the flea caravan... And I never went up from here because I can't go up from here. So it must be that spot with the bench toward the middle of the map. Heal up. God damn it. God damn it. No, it would have to be down here. Okay. Left and down. That's the direction. If I am right. And I am definitely right, because I am a very, very smart boy. I could not even finish my sentence before doing something foolish. That is very distressing. Okay, we got the bone pokers. Here we go, flea caravan. With a bench. It's warm here, you agree? It's very, what to say, cozy? The flea master, though, is always want to move on. We will drag away somewhere much worse soon, I think. Some beasts here, I see them eat through the bony ground. It's very smart. Bone is everywhere, much abundant. If only I had such stomach, har. Flea master, I took your
Flea master! I took your request from the wish wall in the pilgrim camp. You are seeking fleas to join your caravan?
Oh, yes. The time has come for us fleas to find each other and travel together, as has happened through generations before. Many fleas of this kingdom should be flocking to our caravan, but times have become dangerous. You feel it too, yes? Our poor cousins out there in hiding. But I do understand you rightly, stranger? You will help me find the poor lost fleas? Truly?
I am traveling these lands for my own reasons, flea master. However, if I happen upon any fleas on my travels, I will aid them as best I can.
Oh, I could ask for nothing more. They must all be hiding or stuck in dangerous places. But if you rouse them, they are sure to find their way here to us. May the kingdom bless your travels and keep you safe, stranger. You are welcome to rest here with us whenever the roads bring you back. Okay. Seek fleas across the lands of Farloom and guide them to the flea caravan. Alright, so that is a very long-term quest then. I think it is time then to head toward Hunter's Mark or Deep Depths. Let's check Hunter's Mark first. Oh. A frayed rosary string. Okay. It's a really cool feeling to be on the ground floor of something like this, you know? The most hotly anticipated indie game I can remember. Just, you know, getting to share and experience all of this stuff with other people all at the same time. So there is a passage over there. Damn it. Some of the movement for these things feels a little wonky to me. Mostly because it's not always clear what direction you need to face while going through it. But it all works out. So, Hunter's Mark, I guess. Okay. No chat activity again, so we'll turn off the chat window once more. So, a maximum of another half hour is how long I'm going to go. Let's see what I can find. Hunter's Mark. 4 hits to kill. There we go. Hello. Gotcha. Okay. Not bad. Damn it. Okay. And I am all the way back at the flea caravan, because of course I am. Alright. I did get a frayed rosary string, so that's 90 plus 120. So I have 210 rosaries now. 210. So I would need 290 in order to afford the simple key and keep progressing through Mossholm, where I suspect the 3rd Mossberry lies. So it is getting more and more reasonable. I'm back at my maximum number of shells, or whatever the hell they're called. There we go. Thank you for your monies. Alright, back to Hunter's Mark. Alright, I have no key here yet. Or no map here yet. And I really don't want to spend my money to buy one at this point. So just try to focus. Yeah, it takes, like, a specific combination of pogos with a directional input and without a directional input in order to pull this off. And it's a little bit awkward. That one requires directional input. That is another flea. Damn it. Okay. No, no, no. God damn these things. Crap. And now I am very injured. Oh my god. Well, at least I got my money back. Okay. Focus. God freaking damn it. Alright. Focus. Focus. Remember the goal. The goal is 290 rosaries. As soon as I can afford that, we are going back to Mossholm. Damn it. Okay. I cannot afford to die without getting my money back. There we go. Alright, I got all my stuff back. Okay. There we go. Okay. Got him. We're gonna go along the bottom path first. Okay, that man killed himself. This is truly a great victory for me. How much money am I sitting on? 221. Alright, is this a gauntlet or a boss? Damn it. God damn it! Okay. There's almost certainly a closer bench to where I am. But I have no idea where. Oh. Controller disconnected on me for a sec. It actually really bugs me that I'm probably not going to end up finding all 3 moss berries before I'm done streaming for the day. That actually bothers me. Oh my god. At this point in the game, the only clear direction I have received is to climb up to the Citadel. That's all I know. I did feel, when I played it, that Hollow Knight was unnecessarily obtuse in its map design. I know that that sort of thing makes for really, really good late-game experience in a Metroidvania. But I think it also makes them very newcomer hostile. And that really is a design aspect that I am not a fan of. Absolute bullshit. I also really do not like that it'll respawn me in a spot where an enemy is literally standing. God damn it. I really don't like doing this. This feels substantially... Okay, well, that's over 220 rosaries that are now just gone. I'm not going to be getting those back. So... fuck the simple key. And, fuck the moss berries. I guess we'll just go to the, we'll just go to the deep docks then, since I know that there's a map man there. Great. Yeah, that's what every great Metroidvania needs. Blind fucking falls. Yep, I can definitely see that some of the design issues I had with Hollow Knight are still going to plague me here. And I die again. That's great. I can't even get to where I'm trying to go now. I really do not like the way that my pogo works. It just adds another angle that I have to mentally calculate when trying to use it for movement tech. And I am really not a fan of that. There is a good reason that in other games that have a pogo movement system, that they are basically all the same, which is that you bounce on an enemy which is directly below you. And there is a reason that basically every pogo system ever was designed that way. And the reason is because doing it at an angle is a pain in the ass. Well, great. Now I'm down to 26 money. So goddamn annoying. Absolutely infuriating. Isn't this where the map maker was? Is the map maker just not here anymore? Great. I think the map maker moved, so that's real fucking great. Now I have absolutely no idea when I'll be able to actually get all of the other very useful and necessary things that they wanted to sell me. I will say, though, that so far Silksong's design is considerably less obtuse than Hollow Knight's was. Like, it is a genuine and substantial improvement to being, like, navigable and actually making sense for a new player. That is something I think is a real positive. Okay. Don't stand in the fire. Looks like this is a big open room. Great. Okay. So if I want to get up there, I'm going to have to do some tech again. Are you coming back? Yes, you are. Okay. There we go. Cool. All right. And if I work my way down... Nothing important or meaningful there. But there is a bench over here. How much? Sure. I'm going to want them all unlocked anyway, so there's no reason not to. Just go ahead and open those up. All right. You know what? I think that's going to be it for the day. I've been playing about 2.5 hours. I think I got a pretty good start. Okay, there's a thing on the map. I don't know what that is. I still have not managed to find any kind of movement-enabling tech. I do have some ranged options. I am very much not a fan whatsoever of having utility accessories be slot limited. I truly do not like that design. I am not a fan of the pogo system relying on a downward angle in order to pull it off. But aside from those two issues, I don't have anything else negative or critical to say about the game at this point. I have had a fantastic start. I am definitely looking forward to playing this again. Yeah, and I guess that's it. So, thank you all so much for coming. Be here Saturday for the Terraria stream, where I am finally having a great time with it again. And on Sunday, we'll be celebrating a year of the RPG Maker community project by bringing about the close of the second act of the game. The big boss fight against the False Hydra has been completely finished, and I have been working this week on designing the cutscenes involved in that fight. So it'll be a time to look to the future of that project. I'm really looking forward to it. At some point in the next week, there'll also be another Donkey Kong 64 stream. And there'll definitely be another Silksong sometime in the next week as well. So thank you all so much. I will see you all on the next one. And it is time to make the sound to summon the end of the stream. Wow, 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 wow.